lot of people want to see me rise just so they can watch a longer fall. A lot of people want to dig in my
Welcome
pockets,
back
but
to
don't nobody
Bikini
want to
Bottom
do what the cause.
Interviews
A
with
lot of
your
people got a
host,
favor to
Goku.
ask, but not a lot of them would answer my
Today,
call. A
we're
lot of them say they love
interviewing
me straight to my face, but behind my
interviewing
back they
George
don't like me at all.
Washington,
A lot
the
of people want
first
to take
president of the
advantage, only
United
let my body
States
see my
and
vantage
current
point. A
now
lot of
current
people have a
resident of
plan for me,
Bikini
they be
Bottom.
acting like my
How
life is
he's
their
alive,
choice. A lot of
we
people
might
getting
find out
mad at me
tonight.
when I ain't responding and they get annoyed, acting like we're boys, but the truth is, bitch, I get pissed off at the sound of your voice. Why should I threaten how
I'll
the
stop
fuck
for
I
a
feel?
sec
I
to
ain't
let
getting no
George say
help for the
hello.
stuff I built. Didn't bust my ass just to get to this spot for you to tell me what I should do and should not. If I was crip, then I do this, but you know
Hello.
I am him. Fuck being humble, fuck being generous. You only like
All
me
right,
because
George.
of the benefits. Where would you be if I stopped helping out? Probably
So
forget me and find someone else. I help
start
so
things
much and
off.
then they expect me to be you
How
for
was
the
your time
movie
as
crowd.
president?
Wow, just take a look at who's no longer around. I kick them to the curb, the cans on the ground. They only wanted me around because they know Crips associated with the crowd. But now the new me, he gone. Wave
It was
goodbye. So
fun.
long, I'm done. Letting shit slide. I'm clogging pipes from dusk till
I mean,
dawn.
it was a long
Back
time
the
ago,
fuck
so I
up,
can
bitch,
imagine.
because I've had enough of
Yeah,
this. And yes, I'm talking to you.
kind of
Your
rusty on
conscience is
that.
true. I'm
Yeah.
back up in this shit. So break the news and
Um,
I'm back. Rendezvous.
so
Yes, everybody
how'd
running
you
hot
get
because
underwater?
I'm through with the yes and ooh. Break the news and I'm back on these motherfuckers' heads like a noose. Break the news and I'm back. 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 Saying ooh. Break the news. Break the news and I'm back. Break the news and I'm back.
I went on the Titanic sub.
Yeah, they turned that into a new house next to SpongeBob's pineapple. So,
Yes.
how do you manage to breathe under here? Like, everybody else has a story on how they are able to be down here. But what's your story?
If you want the smoke, I'll give you first hand. I pack a wallop like Berlin. A lot of people claim that they're the wave. When I get on, though, I surf land. I made music for half my life, but there was no guitar in my first band. I guess hindsight is 20/20, but my side is money.
I got high off prescription medicine.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people are doing it these days.
Something ended up here. Somehow.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was a fight with Frieza, and I ended up down here. But what's your experience been like down here so far? Like, how are you liking it?
It's nice.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like, you like the
Krabby
people?
Patties are good.
They are good. They're very delicious. Don't forget to stop by the Krusty Krab and get one. Um, because we gotta put a plug in there somewhere. So how do you like the people down here? What are they like in your eyes?
Most of them are nice.
And as you being a political man yourself, I gotta ask, how do you feel about Joseph Stalin and his presidency? So anyway, George, you said you don't care about politics. So does that mean like politics?
George Washington said, "No."
Does that mean politics like used to be your thing, but they're not anymore?
Yeah. I'm interested in cars and femboys now.
Understandable. Very, very nice things to be interested in. I'm gonna double back to your earlier statement. You said most of them are nice. When I asked about the people here, what do you mean by that? What do you mean, like most of them? Like, are some of them like not cool with you?
No, it's fine.
Okay, that's good.
I just don't care about most people in general.
That's fair. So you just kind of doing your own thing down here in Bikini Bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of lost when I got here. That's how I met everybody. But so I mean, I asked Walter these questions. Probably a little few questions we're gonna ask everybody. But radio shows, how do you feel? Like, do you like Bikini Bottom After Dark and radio shows like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever like tuned in to any of them?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, couldn't hear you.
I said, have you ever like tuned in to an episode of like Bikini Bottom After Dark or any other radio show that we have down here?
Yeah.
Good. Those are pretty popular around here. Um, I know you said you didn't care about politics at all anymore, but would you ever consider running for president of Bikini Bottom?
I actually do plan to run in 2024.
Huh. I guess that's something to look forward to. I mean, the next election is in November of 2023, and the one in 2024 would be in May. So, just kind of wanted to let you know how that works around here if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I plan on running with Walker, so both of us were former presidents, so that might help. But enough about me. Um, I've got to ask. Barley Mart's my store, so obviously I got to ask about it. Have you tried canned coochie?
Not yet, but planning to.
Well, everyone in Bikini Bottom would suggest that you do try it. It's very good. Stalin is probably the only opposition to that. Stalin's a huge party pooper. Um, in the subject of business and Barley Mart. Walter White, have you ever tried his products? He could be down here, up there, or whatever.
I think when I was drunk I did.
That's time to do it. Um, Speaking on the topic of drugs now, how do you feel about methamphetamine and other drugs being legal in Bikini Bottom?
I love it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I mean, the only thing that's really risen is property damage, not so much of crime itself, because drugs, using the drugs isn't a crime anymore. So that crime went down because of that, but property damage kind of went up there. And with laws and Bikini Bottom, you know, obviously Stalin is turning the place communist. How do you like? I know you say you didn't care about politics. Feel about Bikini Bottom possibly being communist? Like, does that scare you, or?
IDK.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty controversial topic, so it's probably better to not just spew out an answer without actually taking time to think about it. But yeah. So when did you come to Bikini Bottom?
Back in 1984.
1984. A while ago, even before I got here. Does that mean you've known everybody here that long, or have you been keeping to yourself until now?
Well, IDK, it's just a guess.
Yeah, it's 2023 now, so I guess that's somewhat of a good guess. Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, I thought it was 2001.
Nope, it is 2023 now. I mean, 2001 was, not the best year for us, but with debris from the Twin Towers somehow getting down here.
The Twin Towers came down.
Ooh, yeah, they did. It was not a fun day. Many people lost their lives. Fun fact: Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, was supposed to be on that flight. Anyway,
Cool.
yeah, back to the actual questions here. Sorry, a little tired, but you know, you're a huge figure down here. Has anybody stopped you to get your autograph or ask questions?
Every once and while, but not often.
All right, yeah, that's good. Glad people aren't bothering you too often because I mean, it's happened to me before. I can see how that would get bothering. Like you say the world a couple times and everybody starts loving you. Um, I mean, I used to be on land too, but anyway, I used to be on land too, and there's money up there, and I noticed your face is on the $1 bill. How do you feel about that?
George Washington said, $1.
Yes, the $1 bill, the currency, part of the currency in the United States of America.
I guess it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they put you as the $1 bill since you were the first president, but, you know, would have been cooler if you were on a larger
Yeah.
bill. Um,
A lot of people want to see me rise just so they can watch a longer fall. A lot of people want to dig in my pockets, but don't nobody want to
anything
deal with
you'd
the
like to
cost. A lot
say
of
while
people
I
got a
think of
favor
more
to ask, but not a
questions?
lot of them would answer my call. A lot would say they love me straight to my face, but behind my back they don't like me at all. A lot of people want to take advantage of me, but nobody seen my vantage point. A lot of people have a plan
No.
for me, they be acting like my life is their choice. A lot of people getting mad at me when I ain't
Well,
responding
I
and they get
think that
annoyed,
is
acting
all the
like we're boys.
questions
But
I
the
have
truth
in
is, bitch,
mind.
I
I
get
mean,
pissed
if
off
I
and
have
it's not
more, we
even
can
funny.
always do a part 2 of this.
I feel I ain't getting no help
But,
for the stuff
you
that I
know,
built. Today was
any
right ass,
questions,
stick
like,
to
for
this
me in general?
Okay.
tell me what I should do and should not. If I was Crip, then I do this, but you're not Crip, bitch. I am him.
Any questions for, like, me in general, like, about me and how I am down here?
No.
Okay, well then, this wraps up episode 2 of Bikini Bottom Interviews.
Okay. Wait.
Oh? We're waiting.
Because I've had enough of this, and yes, I'm talking to you. Your conscience is true. I'm back up in this shit. So break the news that I'm back. Rendezvous on the yes. Everybody running hot because I'm through with the yes.
Is this going anywhere else online?
It's going to be uploaded to YouTube, but that's about it. I mean,
Okay.
your voice or anything isn't going to be revealed since you use the text-to-speech, so that we don't actually show the messages, we have the audio playing.
Can you send me the link when it's up?
Of course we can. We send it to the group chat, and we send it to Discord, and basically whatever platforms we have.
Okay.
Alright, so this officially...
Thank you.
No problem. But this officially wraps up episode 2 of Bikini Bottom Interviews with your host, Goku, and today's guest, George Washington. Thank you, George. Goodbye, George. Anyway, Bikini Bottom Interviews is brought to you by the International Aquatic Network and sponsored by the Bottom Art and Bikini Bottom News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Goku, and we'll see you next time.